Welcome back to another Jay's Collectible video, and today we have an exciting one for you all. This is probably my favorite pop in my collection. This is let's just get into it. We got a Funko Pop Avengers Infinity War, the Hulkbuster. Now, this is, of course, being driven by Bruce Banner, because the Hulk would not come out in that movie, so he had to get in the Hulkbuster in order to defeat some of Thanos' army, being the Outriders, and yeah. If y'all don't know, I love the Hulkbuster. In fact, by the time you're seeing this, it's going to be like July or late June. But in May, Hasbro revealed a Hulkbuster Marvel Legends comic book figure. And if you all ever seen my Marvel Legends videos, you mostly notice they're all MCU based. I used to do a few comics figures, but I definitely stopped that over the last few years. I'm just an MCU type of guy, but I'm probably going to have to get that Hulkbuster at some point. I really love the Hulkbuster. In fact, when that got revealed, I actually brought down my old MCU Hulkbuster just to kind of look at it, and I thought I showed it right here. It's almost as tall, if not as tall, as the box. So he's a pretty big guy here, but this all shows you just how big this guy is, which I think it's just in those standard, like, deluxe boxes, but he's a heavy guy. We'll take him out of the picture for now. But yes, I'm just super happy to have it, and I don't know if I said this yet, but I bought this from my friend Sam. He was willing to let me buy it from him, and I got a pretty good deal, and he knows, I think, how much I love the Hulkbuster, that he was willing to sell it to me, plus to help him get some more money for Borrowed Door, which came out back in June 1st. But here's like a side box art, so you got that. There is another version of this where it's the Hulkbuster and Bruce Banner is breaking out as the Hulk, which is pretty cool. Try to tip this over. There you go. You gotta look at the title right there. But that one's really expensive, so I just want this one, honestly. It's probably the only Infinity War pop I'll have, but I'm super happy to have it in the collection. And like I said, he's a heavy guy right there. So, yeah, is he peeking above? Oh, yes, he is. I think his whole head's peeking above right there. That's how tall he is. So, yeah, let's look at the box. That's just kind of my pre-thoughts before we dive into this, and just so you all know how much I really love the Hulkbuster. But with that down, let's now dive into the package, and let's now open them up, and we'll take a closer look at the Hulkbuster. So here we have the Hulkbuster. He's not even out of the package, but he has his own giant carbonite block. For those who watch my Funko videos, you may get my little joke there. They just remind me of Funko. They remind me of the carbonite block from Star Wars. Oh, it's about to fall. So we'll just set that down like so. We'll set this one to the side like that. And here we go. Sam, I hope you're watching this, but at the same time, I hope you aren't. Y'all don't know, he doesn't like stuff being open, but he's okay with me reviewing these. So, yeah, there we go. He has a little bobble to his head, but he's very huge. You can't tell the head's bobbling. That's how, anyway. He's in this kind of, like, stance where he's, like, looks, pretty scary, I guess. I don't know what to say. He's in, like, a fighting position. But yeah, he's kind of looking down. And so let's get, since he's such a big figure, let's get a close-up look at him. So up here we got the head, and this is almost going to be like a full action figure review, unlike the other pop videos. His eyes, the Hulkbuster eyes, and most Iron Man eyes are like a rectangle, very skinny rectangle shape, but these, they even stuck to the circle of white eyeballs for the Hulkbuster here, which does look a little odd, I will say, but hey, it's unique to the Funko line, I guess, so you got that going for it. I love the red color on this Hulkbuster. So, yeah, there should be an arc reactor right there. There's the arc reactor. So that's pretty cool. I think there's some silver or gray paint on here. Also some gold and red. Now, just so everyone knows, this doesn't move. Nothing moves on this except something back here, which I'm very cautious about. This piece is very loose. I don't know what that is about. It's almost like a mini arc reactor, looks like, honestly, back here. But anyway, it's loose. So I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to be. I'm not going to test to see if it's supposed to come off. But let me know in the comments below if you have the Hulkbuster. Is this like loose on your all's Hulkbuster? Let me know in the comments below, because I noticed that, and I just want to be very gentle, because that just feels like with the right amount of force you can tear it off. But once I'm done with this review, it's probably going back in the package forever. And so, Yes, take a look at the back again, just one more time. Mainly all red, I believe, on the back. So, yeah, and he would tower over any other Funko Pop you may have in your collection. Yeah, look at the feet here. Again, they're kind of like in a stance where he's like looking down. You can see the knees bending right there because of the joint. So, oh yeah, he has toes, I think. He has like little Hulkbuster toes. So, yeah. Overall, I'm super happy how this turned out. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. Again, Hulkbuster is like my favorite Iron Man suit in the Marvel Universe. And it's just super cool to have him now in my collection. So with that, let's zoom down, take a look at my final thoughts. Well, there you go. I thought we'd end off the Marvel segment because we still got one more Star Wars review for the Funko line I've been kind of doing with the videos lately. But yeah, what a super cool figure. This and the I Am Iron Man are probably my top 3 Funko Pops. Like, I don't know what my second pop or third pop would be, but definitely in the top 3. Because again, I'm just a huge Hulkbuster fan, and I'm just super happy to have this in my collection. Real quick, if you wanted to hear this before we head out, the reason I love the Hulkbuster, or I got my love for the Hulkbuster, was in a show back that came out, I think, the late 2000s, called Iron Man Armored Adventure. If any of y'all remember that show or watched that show, let me know in the comments below. But I always loved the look of the Hulkbuster in that show, the way it moved, the way it looked. It just looks super cool, and I've always loved its sense. And to this day, comic, movie, or the animated show that I watched, it just always stayed my favorite Hulkbuster, or it always stayed as my favorite Iron Man suit that Tony Stark ever built. So it's just super happy to have the Marvel Legends movie-based one, and now this Funko Pop one that's movie-based. So yeah. So with that, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of this review? What did you think of all the pops I reviewed from the Marvel line? What is your favorite Iron Man suit? Is it the Hulkbuster, or is it another suit? Actually, let me know your favorite MCU Iron Man suit, and maybe your favorite comic book Iron Man suit. I may know some titles of the names of the Iron Man suits in the comics, but I may have to look some of them up if any of y'all leave any of those in the comments below. But yeah, with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.